Okay, this review is PrimeWeld 225 TIG welder. Alright, I've had this welder about 18 months, and it's liquid cooled, not homemade. It's actually an Eastwood top because it was the cheapest, but I used 5 gallons. I never get hot. It was regularly a gallon tank. I changed it to 5. Don't know if it was necessary, but I know it doesn't get hot. I've used a Miller Dynasty. It's probably the best welder I've used. Over 300 amps, or a 280, whatever. And this welder right here performs exactly the same, if not better. Except one thing, the Dynasty would hold an arc at like 1 or 2 amps. You can hold an arc with this welder at like 5 amps, which is plenty. And I heard one guy complain that the pedal was too slow reacting. You hit the pedal and it was slow. That's because on this welder, base current and end current have to be all the way up. When they're turned all the way up, the foot pedal is immediately responsive. There's no lag. And if you're gonna weld aluminum, and this welder welds aluminum great. I mean, I've welded 1/4 inch aluminum with it. You have to have a liquid cooled torch. There's no way around it. You can't even attempt to weld aluminum without it. I have, I guess, CK17. It stays cool when I'm welding aluminum. I have nothing bad to say about this welder, basically. If you're debating buying this, there's a lot out there. There's PrimeWeld, Weld Pro, Everlast, Eastwood, and you don't know what to get. I mean, this welder's great. And a year into having this welder, I had a problem, and the problem ended up being with the torch, not the welder at all. But I called PrimeWeld and told them what kind of problem I was having, and to figure it out, they sent me a brand new welder the next day. I mean, that's just, you can't beat that. And I sent them my welder back. It was really amazing customer service. This is a great welder. It has every function. It looks intimidating, but it's not. None of these are used when you're doing DC, or if you're not using pulse, rather. And it's got high and low pulse. Low pulse being which you'll use most. And these, when you start welding aluminum, your balance and frequency need to be right there. Is a good starting point, and then adjust from there. But like I said, it's a great welder. I wish I would have seen a review like this before I bought it, but I did buy it, and I'm glad I did. I wouldn't change for anything. And I've used the stick mode also. It comes with a stinger, and it'll weld 70. I laid some good beads with 70/18 1/8 inch. So it's a good welder. And this is unpaid. You can tell from my views. This is completely unsolicited review. Hope that helps y'all.